Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the Managing Director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. As the title of this video suggests, we're discussing the insurance requirement for traveling into Thailand. For those who are unaware, let's go ahead and get some disambiguation out of the way here. First, we're not talking about retirement insurance. We're talking about the basic travel insurance everyone, or virtually everyone, has to obtain in order to travel into Thailand, in order to be approved for a Thailand pass or a visa or a Thailand pass and or a visa in order to travel into Thailand. And presently that requirement is $20,000 coverage of travel insurance, so-called COVID insurance. We've discussed this a lot. That's come down recently. It was up at $50,000. Now it's down to $20,000. Hopefully we'll see it reduced down to nothing sooner rather than later. But I thought it was worth noting this. We've discussed this in other videos, but I don't know if a fine enough point was put on this. I thought of this while reading a recent article from Thai Inquirer. That's thaiinquirer.com. Article is titled, "Government Announces New Entry Regulations." Quoting directly, "Foreigners who do not have a social security number or confirmation of employment in Thailand will also require insurance with coverage of up to $20,000 for medical expenses." So you kind of have to invert this to understand what's going on here. There's a lot of information in this article, by the way. This is a tiny little excerpt. I urge those who are watching this video, go check out that article. But the point we're trying to make here, let's go through this again. Foreigners who do not have a social security number or confirmation of employment in Thailand will also require insurance with coverage up to $20,000 for medical expenses. So the implication there is if you invert that, if you have a social security number or confirmation of employment in Thailand, you do not require the travel insurance. And we've seen this. We've discussed this in other videos. If you're work authorized, if you have a work permit in Thailand or work pre-authorization in the form of a WP3, or as this notes, Social Security and or Social Security coverage, and there are retirees who've worked in Thailand that may, even foreign ones, that may have Social Security coverage, that worked long enough, depending on their circumstances, they may be covered by Social Security. And again, that's going to be very fact dependent. But yeah, there are folks that do not need to get this insurance. Again, work permit holders, folks who've worked in Thailand that are foreign, that may not have work authorization now. They may be retired, but they worked long enough to vest themselves in the Thai Social Security system. Insurance requirements may not apply to those folks. So something to bear in mind. Another major benefit of work permit in Thailand is the fact that, you're exempted from the need to do this medical insurance, this travel insurance to come into Thailand. So definitely something to ponder for those who are looking to come to Thailand, especially those who are looking to stay in Thailand long term.